The first point of contact is actually likely to be that Arch player, although now they make their way through the apps towards Rinda, who is going to be waiting on the other side. And, well, he's got that CZ. He's got a lot of players to find, gets the first, but has to try and fall back. Using the nade will do a little bit of extra damage onto Henny, but they're now already pushing out towards the site. There's going to be a couple waiting round, looking more like a retake play, but a lovely shot from Lucas will deny any chance back in for now. And the bomb is going to be planted for this T side, and the rotation has to come back around. They're waiting, they're watching to see if there's anybody in behind. Henny with the Deeg is just going to be waiting over towards this pit to try and find anything more, but it's actually HSK. And now with the missed shots, we're starting to lose players left, right, and center. Only FNX remains, and well, they don't have themselves a kit, but they can just find him pretty quickly. He's stuck in the corner, spamming away, and Zine is going to end his life. An MVP 3 versus 4 retake.
Yeah, what an impressive retake. Great performance from Zine as well, because it looks so...
For this pick early on. This time Rinda not playing up close as in the pistol. He's just going to be a little bit further down. Now he does have to be careful because there are 4 players now building up. The Molotov should be well timed, but they're actually going to be out before it, at least one. But he will get the first kill, trying to fall back towards pit. He has support from Argency, and HSK as well will bring one in, and this is working wonderfully at the moment. FNX will finally trade one back with the nade, but there's only 2 players remaining, and the rotation now begins to come in as well from this B site, leaving the players on the site to try and fend for at least a few seconds longer. Only 7 on the clock, but still, he's just got 3, picking up every single player other than Zine, who now has to try and retake himself, looking for FNX. He will get that kill as well, and looking for this 1v2, and he does it. Zine saves his team.
Molotov out, so they now know one's in sight. That's given away his position. On the other side of the map in B, it's Bolts who's kind of going to be a little bit of a distraction as they slowly work their way up lane. HSK's got to hit this shot, and he does. Flashbang out as well. Steals crossed into the site. Rinda just waiting. Biding his time, not peeking anything, waiting for someone to come out halls. Here's Bolts over at B. He gets taken down as well. Rinda can cause mayhem, and he does. He finds Seal pushing forward. That's a missed shot from Eddie. Oh, but he recovers nicely. Mistake there from Rinda. But Immortals have a 2-on-3 post play. And HSK with a stellar shot. He's going to bring MVP. Do a great chance to take this, but it's FNX. Has to be the impact player. Has to be the hero for Immortals. He's going to get the first kill, defending against the bomb into a 1-on-2. They know where he is. He's going to peek back out. He's playing with it. They're sticking this defuse. He's going to find that kill. Can he get the other one at a time? He can. FNX, an incredible play. That's why Immortals have him. Huge disadvantage.
And they're completely surrounded, and while Rinda only just getting the information through that there's going to be players onto his direction. Argency with a bit of an off angle, but he's going to be spotted. And while now they're just out of this round, that one mistake has just completely surrendered any presence they had over towards A. Bolts is in fact going to decimate HSK as he tries to make up for the mistakes that have been made. And while the remaining 2 players just have to duck out of the site, made things in the meantime, and has to abandon the same spot anyway. And while once again the T's, they don't have much time, but they do have this push in. HSK this time will connect the shot, and it's actually going the way of the CT side. 1 man left on the site, and it's a missed shot from Henny. They don't have time for these sort of plays, and he's got to push back in, managing to get 1, looking for the second, but now there's nothing he can do. He's got absolutely no time. Will be able to take 1 player with him at least, but now he's got to try and survive, and Zine's not going to let him.
Yeah, it's costly though.
Back. It is going to be that reset. This time we do actually have a challenge onto Banana. Zine is going to be up close waiting. Smoke going to go down, but Bolts is actually going to make his way through the edge of it. Jump over, and Zine seems to be aware, but actually looks away. Gets taken down. It's just going to be a quick trade. Henny, in fact, gets his teammate as well, and that's the B site completely gone once again. And while the rotation is going to be looking to try and find something on the way back in, Argency already pushing aggressively, but Steel is just going to be holding the angle. He hasn't really been missing thus far today, and while his teammate is even going to be just baiting out, allowing him to get that kill for free, and the remaining 2 players, well, 1 player now have to try and consider the save, but FNX is even wrapping, coming round from behind, going to spot out HSK as he tries to escape with this AWP, and with the missed shot as well, things are just becoming more and more difficult. Finally finds 1, but Steel is there to trade, and now MVP.
What do they have into the last round? I mean, they still... a lot of UMPs again, and this time, once more, this is just Immortals now. Look how fast-paced they're just doing this. They know that they're getting ground. They know MVP's not challenging for control of anything. A minute and a half, and they're already coming out halls. That's incredible. Rinda does get the first kill. There's FNX to respond, and Kale falls as well. All of a sudden, there's just 1 player at A. It's Argency in mid, and he's coming through the smoke, and he's been spotted out. That's an easy kill for Bolts. 2-on-4 retake scenario. They don't have kits. There is an AWP, but it's not going to matter. Henny's already got the angle. going to be forced back, but there's not a lot HSK can do. In fact, he's just going to get dropped. It is going to be a 6-9 half. Immortals, they recover from 0 to 5. They go on a 9-1.
So it would be a hell of a time for him to wake up. It is 9 to 6, and well, if they don't wake up now, this is home time for every single Asian team in the tournament.
Well, Henny, FNX saves his life, and actually there's good damage done, but Rinda and Kale take out 2. That's Hall's open, and there's no one else here at the safe bomb site. It's going to be a plant. Kale just strolling in. They don't even have great control. There's still 2 players from MVP in the halls. Bolt, Steel, Lucas have to retake this. Steel's had a great game. He's up at 19 kills, leading the way in the server. He's also got a kit. But it's going to be Lucas coming in towards Halls. He's got to clear everything out, but they miss one. Argent sees there, he pounces, but he's heavily damaged. He does win that fight anyways. This might be all it for Immortals.
A lot of low players, but yep, nothing will be done. The 2 upgraded pistols finish off the remaining Immortals, and while that will at least be the pistol.
The big thing is with Henny here, they have to push him back. He's getting so much intel for Immortals.
This is pretty much every single piece of utility expended now for the CT side. They only have 1 flashbang. T still look pretty dedicated over towards this A side, and that could be perfect, just already saying about that cheap player. And while 2 opening kills coming in now for this CT side, the bomb is looking to rotate back, but FNX, he sprays down 2. The only benefit here is the fact that Zine rotating around has at least a chance to get a bomb down. There's only 1 player on this B site. There doesn't really need to be 4 over towards A at this point. They could rotate 1 back, but they have faith in Henny, but he actually misses the shot. Now, this is interesting from Zine. Going to make sound as if he's rotated back through. Still trying his best to get this bomb down. The rotation is coming in, so he's got to do this very, very quickly. And while Henny holding the angle, it's going to be a flawless round and a wonderful start to the CT buy.
That's a disaster for MVP. Got a crossfire of their own set up there between Bolts and Steel. Pulling that off nicely, but it is going to be a B execute. Here come the smokes. Immortals, the defense is all on the left side of this bomb site. Oranges and New Box.
Set up in, Henny gets the first shot. Lucas helping him out as well. It will be traded eventually, but it's Henny with the flick to give them that man advantage. The rotation is already coming in from the remaining CT players. It's down to Zine and Kale, who's now on the AWP. Banana rotation is a little bit slow, in fact, though, from Bolt, so they may have to wait a little bit of time. And in terms of utility, they have pretty much run out. It's only Bolts with a smoke and a flashbang kit onto Steel and FNX, so they do have plenty of time to play with. And already Bolts is just going to decimate Zine. It's all onto Kale. Shot has been missed. He'll be shot down as well. For them for the way they play, but it does worry me a little bit for the rest of the tournament at least. If they lose both pistols like that against somebody else, they're going to get punished. Push in. Argency will, in fact, be able to take 1, get a rifle for at least a second, but FNX cleaning up. Triple, 4 players survive. Immortals building up further. It's going to be a glass cannon as well, so that really could have done a lot of damage if it had come a little bit closer. FNX teasing with the idea of pushing forward. I think after having a little bit of a spot, he's just going to hold the angle. HSK waiting, praying that he actually pushes, and we're seeing the same setup again. They're cheating a player over. Starts off with Bolts. This boost is actually going to be spotted out, though, but Steel again trading back 3, sprays them down. It has been a big, big day for Steel so far. Just the same strategy. Cheat over another player. They are playing all onto Arch side at the moment. Henny even going to start things off with the shot. Steel still spraying away. They will get themselves towards this side, but the bomb has already been dropped. Lovely shot from FNX, and, well, just tapping away, going to take the head off as well. Another clean round coming out for Immortals. And while this is
just now a very confused, you can tell the inexperience shining through. MVP not really sure what they want to do.
They are going to look to try and get towards this B-side again, but it's Henny and Lucas. This combo working out once more, and Lucas has been cleaning up all day, and he's looking to do that a little bit more. Kale, the youngster, to try and save something here, but it's another flawless round, 2 in a row, and in the mix as well, so that'll be fun. But Lucas, while you talk about this aggression, nade's going to be thrown out. Rinda down to 10 HP. This has just been horrible. Argency as well, so low. They're just losing players left, right, and center. And while these are just challenges that you don't need to take anymore, they know, and they're just going to try and face off against some of these players. Push from Zine. Waiting on the edge. He's been decent in this game, but this is just way too much to ask for. Rinda very, very low on HP. He has to pull off an absolute miracle. Will spot out onto Steel and actually catches him with his pants down a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Trade out from FNX. Rinda is going to fall as well. And a very good performance coming out from the Brazilians, excluding, of course, the pistols.
Yeah, I mean, that might be a little bit scary. They lost both pistols. But